Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, listen, they are working outside on the building next to me. And so I closed the window here, but the second window, as Clapton is outside. And even though she might be sleeping now for 3 hours, if I close the window, then she will be agitated. So I left the window a little bit open. So I hope that it won't be too bothersome. If it is, then I will close, right? So, this being said, let's get into a reading. Let's see what are the messages that we are getting right now. So I feel like doing one spread reading, right? So there will be no theme cards. We are just going to get into the reading, open the cards, and see what are the messages that we are getting right now. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for the likes, for the hypes, for the subscribes, for the donations. Thank you for everything, your comments, your amazing, beautiful comments. I love them so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting one another. Thank you for the amazing, beautiful compliments that you are giving to me. It truly fills my heart and gives sense to what I'm doing here, right? So, let's see. What are the messages that we are getting today? What should we know? Ooh, the 5 of Swords. Okay, so there is somebody here that wants to win at all costs. This is what's going on. Wait, I'm checking how much space I have. Yeah, somebody here wants to win at all costs. Okay, let's get a little bit more information here. Tell me what's going on here. Oh, the Death in Reverse. Kind of feels that somebody is holding on to something, maybe some kind of narrative. With the Death in Reverse, for me, we are talking about a total ending, right? So we might be talking about them hoping to end you in some kind of way, or maybe pushing you to end yourself. I'm sorry, but this is what comes to me. So I'm just delivering the messages. Yeah, because they are here in some kind of competition with you. We might be talking about jealousy, but we might also be talking about them wanting to have something of yours, or holding on to some kind of narrative. And I kind of feel here that with this Death card that is next to it in reverse, they are afraid of this narrative coming to an end, right? Because with the 5 of Swords, somebody will say whatever they need to say in order to have this shallow victory. It is not about truth. We are not talking here about someone acting, how can I say that? Respecting integrity and authenticity and truth, right? It is truly about winning and doing whatever it takes in order to win. Lying, manipulating, all those kind of things are part of this energy of the 5 of Swords. Okay, so let's get a little bit more information here. What's going on? Tell me. Ooh, okay, so listen, there is here the 7 of Cups in reverse. So, the Death card here, right, in reverse, we are talking about whatever they were willing to win, apparently they lost, right? It's coming to an ending here. There is no more illusion, delusion, confusion, right? Which might have been the case in the past. Yeah, so I kind of feel that we are talking about someone here that is very agitated right now because they want to win at all costs. This is the energy that is driving them right now. Okay, but there is here, the reason being, it is that there is here a stressful situation for them because there is no more illusion, delusion, confusion. So if they lied, if they made up lies, if they manipulated the situation, it has gone to a total ending, right? Okay, tell me here. Tell me about the situation. Yeah, the plan didn't work. The Two of Wands in reverse. They don't know what to do now. They are stuck. Okay. They are stuck. Yeah, it kind of feels that they never thought that they would find themselves in this situation. Yeah, it kind of feels that they were blinded by their own plans, their own beliefs that they would win. I kind of feel here with these Two of Wands in reverse, they don't know what to do anymore because I kind of feel that they never anticipated that whatever they were planning, it wouldn't work. Okay. Let's see. Tell me. Temperance. Yeah, balance is being brought in the situation. Yeah, balance is being brought to the situation. Temperance, you might have been waiting for that since some time. You might have needed to be extremely patient here with this Temperance card. Okay. Tell me. Six of Cups. Yeah, it seems like what's coming out here that seems kind of obvious here. We are talking about you being somebody kind and generous and understanding, all those kind of energies here, and we might have now people who want to be fair towards you. I'm attracted to the Seven of Cups here in reverse, so no more illusion, no more confusion, people knowing what is the right choice to make. Okay, let's see if I'm getting something else here about the Six of Cups. Because I kind of feel that we might be talking here about people wanting to bring some kind of balance in the situation. Tell me here, the Six of Cups. Can you reveal to me something about the Six of Cups? Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. They might have been very toxic towards you in the past. People who didn't support you. A toxic lifestyle. Yeah, so we are talking here about other people perceiving you now as somebody kind and generous and attentive, caring, right? And I kind of feel that they would like to bring it back to you, but at the same time, with this Three of Cups in reverse, I'm not sure that you would be interested here. Tell me something else about the Six of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, kind of feel that you are not planning on them or counting them in regarding your future plans. This is what appears to me here. Yeah, you move forward. You move forward and looked in another direction, and you are emotionally much more fulfilled since you did that, right? Yeah, you might have felt that these people were trying to somehow dominate you, be above you. Yeah, so you block them. You block them. Yeah, they might be a very different, you might be vibrating very, very differently, right? Because I have the Fool here in reverse. This is talking about reckless behavior. This is also talking about a lack of faith. So it might be people that are kind of, we already know that they might have what you might consider as a toxic lifestyle, right? They are all about instant pleasure. They might, as said, the values that they are giving to things might be very different than you, right? So maybe for them, for example, appearances might be very, very important, or they are driven by the fear of missing out. So they always, it's kind of, if you are somebody deep, right? So you might value deep conversations, one-on-one. I will give an image, right? But it's just an image, but I kind of feel that it might explain the difference of operating in life, different vibration. So we might be talking here about people who are all about making strict diets and doing all kind of things in order to look good, while you might be paying attention to your body, but it comes from a place of feeling good and being healthy. You understand the difference between the superficial and the deep? I kind of feel that this is what we might be talking about here. The Fool here. And I saw something else. It is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, we might be talking about people that are more into conditional relationships here, right? It's more about I will give to you if it somehow does something for me, right? So it's the kind of people that might be generous and kind with some kind of people and not with others. And the ones that they are not, usually it's because they feel that this person has nothing to bring to them, right? Yeah, the World in reverse. Yeah, we are talking here about people who are stuck in a cycle. Yeah, they might very much be attached to superficiality, right? Yeah, this is what I feel here. Okay, let's continue. Let's get a little bit more information here about why all of this is coming out. So yeah, there is here, we know that the first card that came out, it is this Five of Swords. So somebody who, I want to say, still wants to win at all costs, right? Okay, tell me what's going on here. The Four of Cups, they want you to open up to them. Okay, they might also have drunk this person's poison, right? The lies, the manipulations. Okay, tell me. Again, we have this Three of Cups in reverse. Listen. I feel that we are talking here about a group of friends. We had 2 times the Three of Cups coming up in reverse. We might be talking about a group of friends, we might be talking about a community, we might be talking about a family, might be talking about a workplace, for example. But we are talking about a group of people who might have been rejecting you in some kind of way. So it might have been behind your back, right? Smiling to your face, but behind your back there was something. Or it might have been direct, right? It might have been both. Okay, so somehow I kind of feel with this Temperance card here and the Six of Cups, I was feeling that maybe somebody wanted to approach you in order to bring back some kind of balance. So I don't feel that we are talking here about this whole karmic group. We might be talking about one person that was part of this group, or we might be talking about someone external to that, right? That are seeing something now that they didn't see in the past. Okay, tell me here. Tell me something. Five of Swords, Death. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, it might be somebody who has detached themselves of this group, understanding how toxic they were, how karmic they were. Tell me. Yeah, they are not working with them anymore. Yeah, this is exactly what I felt. Okay, so we are talking here about someone who has awakened to something about this toxic group that they might not have seen before. They are not working with them. So does it mean that they are not anymore working with them? Or that they are simply not working with them? I kind of feel that they were in kind of some kind of maybe good connection with the group, maybe not seeing how toxic it truly was, right? Okay. Tell me. The Hangman in reverse. Let's see. Wait, this Hangman in reverse comes with the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. They realize that those people are stuck on a narrative about you for some kind of reason. They don't want to move from this battle. Maybe I feel that this person might have realized that in fact they were dealing here with a group, and we might be talking about a family that wanted to win at all cost, and so they were holding on. Sorry. They were holding on to some kind of narrative intentionally, right? Tell me here the Hangman in reverse, Knight of Wands, moving forward because they understood something. Yeah, we have here somebody who wants to apologize because they might also be seeing you as very pure and innocent here. Yeah, there is some kind of illumination, some kind of understanding. Maybe on why you needed to move forward, why this was the right thing to do, to move forward. Okay, yeah, they understood that there was a situation here with people who might not have been listening to you, didn't want to see things from a different perspective, because we are not talking here about truth. We are talking here about people wanting to win at all costs. This was the intention here. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. It was about control, it was about corruption, it was money-driven, gold digger, status-driven. Yeah, I kind of feel that this is what this person has understood. Yeah, that in fact, the people that you were dealing with in the past, that they might have been connected to in some kind of way. I kind of feel, you know, that you know, it's a person that might have thought that, you know, if you prove those people wrong, they won't be able to, they will want to see things differently, until they realize that they might have bring some kind of proof of something, of shown them something, and that it doesn't matter, right? We are not talking here about truth. We are talking about winning at all costs. And I kind of feel that the person here has realized that, in fact, they were dealing here with people who were corrupted. It was all truly about winning no matter what. It's not about trying to arrange the situation. We are not talking here about people who are operating from their heart space. Okay, tell me. Yeah, and this person, we are talking here about someone who is making aligned choices. We are talking here about someone who wants to do things the right way. They are operating from their higher self. They are trying to be fair, to be just. Okay. Tell me. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel that they cannot protect those people. Are we talking once again about someone maybe who has given support to this group in some kind of way in the past? Because they thought that whatever the story that was told to them was real, and so maybe they have somehow supported those people, helped those people in some kind of way. I don't feel here that we are talking about someone who would especially be active in smear campaign or lying, or this is not what I feel with the Lovers here. It's not the energy that I feel. I feel that it's at the end of the day, let's say that you were in a connection with somebody narcissistic, right? And so you separated, and we know how the narcissists are operating, right? So they painted you as the bad guy, and they painted themselves as the victim. You know how it works, right? So it might have been someone who's a friend of this narcissistic ex. And so just by listening to them and believing in their narrative, in fact, if we are taking it at the energetical level, they gave strength to the narcissist, right? Because by believing the story of the narcissist and not questioning the story, which I kind of feel that this person has questioned the story, right? But it might have taken some time. But they are giving the narcissistic supply that this ex needs, right? This is what a lot of people that are, enablers, they don't understand. There is no neutrality here, right? Because if you are supporting a fake narrative, at the end of the day, you are giving strength to the person who's lying and manipulating. Okay. Anything else here? Yeah, the truth. The cutting truth. Yeah, they realize something here. I feel also that they realize that whoever attacked you, they had no reason to attack you. No reason. Their only reason was that they had a plan. They needed to win at all costs, driven by corruption, control, ego, money, maybe, right? Okay, so this person sees the truth now. I kind of feel with this Knight of Swords that first of all, it was a shocking truth. And I also feel here that they might be spreading the truth. We have the Lovers here. This is truly an energy of someone who's trying to do the right thing. We are talking here about someone who is in alignment with themselves. With the Lovers, we are talking about someone who has inner balance, right? Between the masculine and the feminine energy. So at the same time, they can be very caring and understanding and loving and all those kind of things, but at the same time they are also very courageous moving forward, doing the right thing, not being afraid to do the right thing. There is also the element about the inner life and the outer life. With the feminine, we are like more in the introvert energy of someone. With the masculine energy, we are in the extrovert, right? It's defending the truth, right? With the feminine, it's more the understanding. With the masculine, we are more into the action. It's action driven, right? I kind of feel here that with this Knight of Swords, this person is dedicated to spread the truth about the lies that have been served, the poison that have been served by this toxic group, right? Okay, tell me more here, please. Justice, yeah, you see? We have here a person that is dedicated to bring justice. Wait, can you see this card? Yes, you can see it. Okay, yeah. Somebody here is driven by bringing justice to this situation. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, bringing the light. Look, justice and the sun. This is exposure. This is bringing the light. Nothing is hidden. Everything is seen. Okay. Tell me. The Three of Wands. Kind of feel that they might be waiting for something right now. It kind of brings me back to a reading that we had last week. I think it was last week. About an investigation going on behind the scenes. I wonder here if we are talking either about the investigator or maybe someone who was part of the group that maybe was investigated. There is here something about waiting for the ships to come in, related to the truth and related to justice. So I kind of feel that they might be waiting for something to come in. Okay, tell me more here, please. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I kind of feel that there is still here something. Yeah, this story is not over. It's not over. Right, let me see here with this Ten of Swords. Tell me. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The King of Pentacles, bringing some kind of proof, taking the lead in order to bring some kind of proof, something concrete. Something concrete, the Two of Pentacles, something that will totally change the game. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Anything else here about this Ten of Swords? Yeah, the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I kind of feel here that they are still waiting for something here. You know, I feel, to be honest, I kind of feel that it is somebody who is staying in touch with the group, right? Because I kind of feel that they are trying to have something here, some kind of element. With the King, we are talking about taking the lead, right? This is a boss. With the Pentacles, we are talking about something concrete. maybe some kind of proof of something. Yeah, they are waiting for something that will totally change the balance and prove what is truly going on, that in fact those people, they might have pretended that they wanted to protect you, or yeah, that in fact the whole time they were against you. Okay, I want to go to closure here. I don't want this reading to be too long. Tell me, why is this coming up? Closure. Yeah, listen, we are talking here about someone who took emotional distance, right? But I kind of feel that they might still be here because we have the Page of Wands. This is kind of they are driven by finding some kind of message. There is something here that they want to have, and I kind of feel that what they want to have, it is something that will totally put the whole story down with no doubt. There is no doubt, right? The Four of Swords. Yeah, I truly feel here that there is someone undercover. This is what I feel here. Someone undercover. Tell me. Yeah, look. The Page of Swords. Truth, clarity. Yeah, we have here someone who is undercover. And they are waiting for something here that will totally put down the narrative that was created. They are not connected emotionally anymore. They understand something here. They are driven by getting some kind of information that would totally bring down the story. Like the truth is undeniable, right? Yeah, I'm attracted now to this Hangman in reverse because I feel that this person doesn't show that they see things from a very, very different perspective now. And I feel here that they are doing it very intentionally. Very intentionally. They might even pretend that they are corrupted in order to be able here to bring some kind of truth to the light. Okay, interesting. Let's see if there is anything else here. Yeah, they want to be relaxed. They want to know that they have all the secrets, right? Showing that in fact you are the victim in the situation, so that you will be able to go towards calmer waters totally, right? Yeah, it kind of feels that they are trying to expose the manipulation and how those people have tried to block you. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords here in reverse. They know something, right? But I feel that they are still not moving from where they are, and there is a very good reason why. There is a good reason why. I feel that they are here. They want something to be undeniable. Undeniable. Yeah, about the betrayal that you have gone through. Yeah, in order to try to bring you down. What has been done in the dark. The secrets, the plan, the confusion that was created. Okay, listen, it's interesting. I like it. I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe healing, if not at least entertaining, right? feel that it was a very concrete reading, truly about what's going on behind the scenes that we might not see. It's interesting because I feel that on one side, right, for the collective, for many of the collective, depends of your timeline, right? But for many, the story is behind, but we still feel it very, very deeply in our energy. So it's obvious that we might have moved on, but there is still a lot of activity happening behind, right? With this justice card. And so we don't see it all, but I kind of feel that it's truly like, it's not just we that don't see everything, right? We saw that there is some kind of investigation. Obviously, I didn't do my intro, so I just remind you, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know, it might be your reading, it might not be your reading. If it's your reading, you are supposed to feel it, right? But yeah, it kind of feels that there are a lot of things happening behind the scene. And what I also feel, it is that because there is this investigation and all those kind of things, I kind of feel that it's a big story, right? It's a big story. It's not just about stopping those people. We have justice here, right? So it's about reparation, I feel, right? It's not about just, okay, you are guilty. No. It is about real justice. Okay, listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it brought you some kind of clarity or awareness. Sending a lot of love and good vibes towards you. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.